If you're searching for a smartwatch to round out your wearable ensemble, you should know about the Galaxy Watch 6. This gadget promises a curved glass shape and a built-in projector where you can project content into an area like a table. There is more to talk about, so let us delve right in. Design. The look of the next Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 model has been leaked online. The latest leak suggests that the company's next-generation flagship smartwatch model would have a curved glass case. On Twitter, well-known leaker Ice Universe broke the news. He tweeted, "Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 has returned to the curved glass design. From now on, it is known that the glass is not flat, and there is not much other information." The curved glass appearance of several previous Galaxy Watch models seems to be returning to the South Korean tech giant's next-gen smart wearable gadget. Samsung has filed a patent for a Galaxy Watch that projects the screen onto the user's hand.
Absolutely amazing.
We'll talk about this later when we discuss the watch's features. Display. Samsung is working on micro LED screens for use in its next Galaxy Gear wearables. For years, Samsung Display has been trying to perfect micro LED technology in the hopes that it could become the next big thing in mobile device displays. Samsung, for example, is slated to introduce a series of consumer televisions using micro LED technology this year, with screen sizes ranging from 50 inches to 140 inches. Samsung could be interested in the advantage you'll get from using micro LED panels, despite the fact that some of them have an excessively high pixel density. Emissive pixels, low power consumption, and great brightness are the three main advantages. Furthermore, micro LEDs will not experience burn-in and should provide accurate color rendering. Currently, brightness, color, and contrast are not major concerns for Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 users. But what we can't quite get our heads around, and you may not either, is just how much longer the battery life of a wristwatch would be with a micro LED display.
How interesting.
We mentioned this because some cheaper smart OLED watches can last for 2 weeks between charges. Battery life is shortened by always-on display options, although micro LED might make up the difference. But there is said to be an upcoming update to the Galaxy Watch 6 battery, which we will discuss later. Samsung hasn't announced the Galaxy Watch 6 yet, but we will hear more about it before it's unveiled officially, so subscribe to stay informed. Features. It has been believed that the wristwatch would have a built-in projector. Samsung has patented a projector for wearables, so expect to see it in the company's future gadgets. If this concept is brought to reality, you would be able to project information onto flat surfaces, such as their hands or tables. The projector would have an arcing design with 2 rows of LEDs and lenses.
This is blowing my mind!
This setup allows the image to be seen from a variety of perspectives, compensating for the projection surface's irregularities. Also, Samsung has collaborated with Natural Cycles to develop a menstrual cycle tracking app for female users. Moreover, a more refined version of the Watch 5 series infrared skin temperature sensor is presumably in the works. Also, you may monitor your heart rate, get a read on your sleep, and more. Health and fitness tracking. There are still the usual suspects in the sensor department, including an accelerometer, barometer, gyroscope, geomagnetic sensor, and electrocardiogram (ECG). The bioactive sensor that Samsung smartwatches will have access to is a leading source of reliable information about one's health and well-being. In our testing, the latest generation's fitness monitoring and inbuilt GPS were consistently accurate. New navigation functions were added to the Watch 5 Pro for outdoor enthusiasts. And the Galaxy Watch 6 Pro may have some unique functionality like its predecessors, notably handy for hikers. Whether they will make it to the Series 6 entry-level model remains to be seen. Both the Galaxy Watch 6 Pro and the Galaxy Watch 6 will, of course, be powered by Google's Wear OS platform, as was the case with their forerunners. As a result, such smartwatches will only be compatible with Android phones, meaning no iPhone compatibility. Battery. Now let us talk about the watch's batteries. As for the batteries, there are 2 different sizes available for the Galaxy Watch 6, one for the smaller devices and one for the bigger ones. The first of them will be utilized in the 40mm model of the watch, which is designated by the contemporary number, SMR93X. The second is for the bigger 44mm variant, which will be labeled as the SMR94X. Comparing the two batteries, the smaller one will be rated at 295 mAh, but sold as 300 mAh. The battery within the 44mm Galaxy Watch 6 is rated at 412 mAh, but has a claimed capacity of 425 mAh. This strongly implies that this year's watches will have larger batteries, but it doesn't guarantee improved battery life or more time between charges. Release date: in August 2020, the third generation of the Galaxy Watch was introduced, followed by the fourth generation in August 2021, and finally the fifth generation in August 2022. Previous models from Samsung have often been announced in August and delivered a few weeks later, so this is a very reliable timeline for when to expect the Watch 6 from the company. So we assume the release date of the watch to be August 2023. However, the Galax on Twitter claims Galaxy Watch 6 series will bring some big changes and a lot of improvement. It'll launch alongside the Tab S9 series and Z Fold 5/Z Flip 5. Don't worry, we'll keep you posted when more details emerge. The Series 5 was released last year, and it featured fantastic features that made it a worthy competitor to the Apple Watch. This year, we're hoping that the Series 6 will perform even better. So we will reiterate that the Galaxy Watch 5 is superior to other watches in 2022. And if you want to learn more about it, check out our next video.